Hello.
Hi, hello guys. Nice to see you today. Let's wait for a couple of minutes because there are a few of us. How many? Oh, only one half of the group are here. So let's wait for the another ones and we will start. So just let's watch each other. Let's see. You can turn on your cameras, guys.
And we also
Hi, Miss Eka. Is Mishima here? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
we hear
yes.
you.
Yeah.
Hi. Actually, I did invited all my team to join the session today. So is it okay for you guys?
Yeah,
Yes,
of course.
Okay. Most probably the director also will join later.
Okay.
I let you know. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, today our closing ceremony will be held with the help of the organizers from the Malay University of Technology.
Wow.
So this is Shima. She is the coordinator of the group from Malaysia, and also there will be the director of their department, as far as I understand.
Wow. Great. And we should make photo later. I suggest.
Yeah. Sure. We must.
16.
16, okay.
Great.
And it's 2 p.m. and 1. Okay.
Very interesting picture.
Ага.
Вот это хорошо.
Это само, да, они получились лучше.
So,
How many?
18.
18. Well, I guess that we should start because it's almost 2 minutes past 2 p.m. in Samara. So let's start. And welcome to the closing ceremony of the Russian Language Culture Autumn School, which was held by Samara National Research University. Welcome to the closing ceremony. This is the last study day of this program. For 2 weeks, you've been studying hard, you've been participating in our cultural and social program, so you perceived so many information about Russian language and about our Russian way of life. So today will be the really outstanding day. We are going to see your video presentations and your PowerPoint presentations. So I can't wait to see all what you have sent to us. Can't wait to hear about what you have learned about Russia, which you didn't know before, and of course to listen to your Russian introduction part, your Russian language. We all are eagerly waiting for it. So I suggest that we can start, and we will start from the first group. This is the part of the participants' presentations, and the first group to present their presentation will be, let me check.
Muhammad Sharul. You can see here.
Muhammad Shahril bin Said and Moht Amirul Fazli bin Abdul Mus. So we are uploading your video presentation, and I can't wait to see it. So I hope everything will be great. Oh, I see your backs. It's so great, Samara University. Thank you. Great. Thank you for switching on your cameras.
Are you ready?
I guess that we are all ready.
So let's start.
Okay.
Welcome to Malaysia, where you find our hospitality unforgettable and memorable for you.
smiling faces welcomes you. Feel the rainforest, the mountains and beaches. This golden time will steal your heart away. Visit Malaysia.
Journey are made by people you travel with. Привет, друзья! Меня зовут Muhammad Syakhril bin Said. Я студент из Малайзии и изучаю бухгалтерию в Технологическом университете Мара. Я живу в Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, и меня 19 лет. Рад вас видеть. Спасибо.
Привет, друзья! Меня зовут Muhammad Amirul Fazli bin Abdul Mus. Я студент из Малайзии. Я изучаю администрирование в Технологическом университете Мара. Я живу в Tawau, Sabah. И мне 19 лет. Рад вас видеть. Question number 2. I actually didn't know much about Russia, but I imagine Russia is a place that snow almost all the time, and people in Russia love beer and they love to drink
The
vodka.
next question. I've gained so many new knowledge during this international school, such as Samara has so many historical buildings. It's so amazing for me, which are very good for the next generation to look at it. So the next one is I knew about 2 traditional Russian foods, which are Russian pancakes and salad olive. Fortunately, I can make it at home. Thank you very much for the recipes. I really loved it. It's so delicious. The next one is I knew about on how to make Martinishki dolls. Yeah, it's so cute, by the way. Thanks to Masha for teaching us on how to make it. And the last one, I knew about the formation of the Russian state, starting from the early history of year 1300s. To be honest, Russia has a great history
For
to
question number
discover.
4, I actually shocked that the people in Russia aren't the same as I think before taking this course. Before this, I thought that people in Russia always curse and drunk all the time. But actually, they seems very nice and friendly. And the view in Samara, wow, it's amazing.
So the main difference between Malaysia and Russia, of course, weather. In Malaysia, the weather is hot and humid. The estimated temperature here are typically between 24 until 30 degrees Celsius, above zero. Yeah, it's quite hot. There is no snow. However, Malaysia experiencing monsoon season at the end of the year until early January on the next year. Compared to Russia, Russia has only 2 seasons, which are winter and summer, and the normal temperature there is between -2 until -25 below zero. Yeah, it's cool. The next question. I can describe Samara with 2 words: beautiful and amazing. Samar City is a great city with so many history and historical buildings. I really liked the Volga River. It's so nice and beautiful. Plus, I impressed with the interior of Orthodox Church, St. George, if I'm not mistaken. And I also impressed with the airplane monument near the roads in Samar City. It's so amazing. I'm so happy to see that.
Last question. The most memorable moment for me during this program is during the Mafia games. I will always remember this moment because during this moment, almost all of them trusted in me as that I am a citizen, even though I am not, and I actually live till the end of the game. What I want to say to them is that I'm so sorry and no offense, it's just a game.
So that's the end of the Q&A session. All in all, I really love Samara. I hope I can go there in future. I hope so. And by the way, enjoy the video about Malaysia. Spasiba.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Do we have the sound on? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you very much. It was so amazing. So many facts about Russians and Mafia game. Yeah, it sounds outstanding game, really. Thanks a lot. And the next to present Yusma Hanim binti Muhammad Nasir and Aina Safia binti Moht Ashar. So we are ready to see your video. Masha is uploading it. So let's see what's press. On behalf of Samara National Research University, I would like to welcome you to Russian Language and Culture International Online School.
Здравствуйте, друзья! Меня зовут Юсма Ханим. Я студентка из Малайзии. Я изучаю каезведение. Мне 21 год. У меня есть брат. Ему 23 года. Рада тебя видеть. Спасибо.
Здравствуйте, друзья! Меня зовут Aina Sofia. Я студент из Малайзии. Я изучаю аптеку. Меня 18 лет. У меня есть сестра. Она в старшей школе. Я люблю знать новое. Приятно познакомиться. Спасибо.
Before joining this course, I know that Russia is the largest country in the world, covering more than 6.6 million square miles.
I was able to find out the fact that the Russian language uses the secretly alphabets with 33 letters. For vowels, it has 10 letters and 6 sounds. And lastly, for consonants, it has 21 letters, 36 sounds, and 2 signs.
What shocked me about Samara is a major center of mechanical engineering and metalworking, food processing, as well as space and aviation industry, producing outer space vehicles and machinery, aircraft, power stations, equipment for oil refineries, cranes, and others. It is among top 10 Russian cities by industry volume. Samara food industry is known for its chocolate, vodka rodnik, and Zhiguli beer. There are over 150 large and medium industrial plants in the city. About 25% of all bearings and 70% of all cables produced in Russia are made in Samara.
The main difference is the weather. In Samara, the summers are long, warm, and partly cloudy, and the winters are long, freezing, snowy, windy, and overcast. Meanwhile, Malaysia doesn't have 4 seasons. Its tropical weather happens all year round with sunny skies and humid rainfalls. Next is the traditional clothes. The basic element of any traditional Russian wardrobe was a rubka, which could be worn by both men and women. The main part of the female wardrobe was the sarafan, a long dress which was often worn on top of a rubaka that formed the everyday and special occasion outfit. For Malay, traditional Malay attire for men is the baju Melayu, a loose tunic which is worn over trousers and usually accompanied with a sarung called samping. Malay women wear the baju kurung, a knee-length blouse worn over a long skirt. The blouse is long sleeve and collarless, while the skirt, called a kain, has split on one side. A headscarf is sometimes worn with this. For Chinese, the Chinese women wear the cheongsam, while Indians in Malaysia wear saris, a cloth of 5 to 6 yards, which is usually worn with a petticoat of a similar shade. Sinuwaga and tapi is known as the traditional garments for Kadazan Dusun women. They wear short shirt, which is sinuwaga, red skirt tapi, and batiks. The Iban traditional costume for women is mari empang and kain kebat. Mari empang is a combination of beads and hand-stitched cotton decorating outer garment. It is usually red in color.
I am impressed about the fact that Samara is formerly a closed city. Now, Samara is a large and important social, political, economic, industrial, and cultural center in Russia and hosted the European Union. I think it was when cooking class. I followed the step and recipe to make the pancake, but the pancake keeps sticking on the pan and it's burned. So it's embarrassing to send the photo at the WhatsApp.
It was amazing. Thank you very much. It was so funny. Hope you like our cooking masterclass. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Next.
The next to present the video are Ahmad Saufia bin Ismail and Anas Najwa binti Zaid.
Outstanding, yeah. Comment.
Don't worry, I will show him. So let's join.
Здравствуйте, добрый день, друзья. Меня зовут Анас Najwa.
Здравствуйте, меня зовут Софи.
Как у вас дела? У меня хорошо. Я студентка из Малайзии. Я изучаю медицинские лабораторные технологии. Мне 20 лет. И рада вас видеть.
We are basically the same.
So before this program, I don't really know much about Russia. I only know that it's very cold because I had a friend from there. His name is Alex, but we don't talk anymore because we lost contact. But he once told me that the temperature was -14, so that's basically freezing there. But yeah, that's all I know.
When I'm back from school, I always check this channel called the Crazy Russian Hackers, which is he doing a lot of instant stuff. But that create me want to know more.
We learned the tradition, the history. We got to see how Samara city looks like, very beautiful, like me, Hasibaya. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we learned how to cook. We learned. Oh, I did try to make the pancake, which I will share with you my attempt of making Russian pancakes, and we learn how to make dolls, very cute.
The new knowledge is basically the language that before this I didn't know what is a Russian words, because for me it's kind of a bunch of unique codes maybe.
To compare our country with Russia, of course, we are going to include traditional clothes, which we are wearing right now. I'm wearing the one for female. It's called baju kurung. Ta-da!
For me, I wearing this baju Melayu. So actually, we wear it here. Like this, and then to complete everything we wear the black stuff like that called sonko. Okay, you get the idea, right? So that's how to complete the full attire.
Our traditional clothes, especially for female, I would say it's very flexible on the style and the type of material they're using. Like this one is a chiffon. I have a lot like satin, some cotton. Yeah, just a lot of variants. We also have a lot of style, fashion, and mine's the one that I'm wearing right now has this decoration, but it's not easy to find this. I don't know, I don't find this anymore now. But yeah. Most memorable moment for me, I think I would pick my Russian language class. I had a lot of fun learning new language. I think it's always entertaining to learn new language, especially something like Russian because the letters are also unique than other language. So yeah, I love that. I did show it to my friend what I learned and he said that Russian letters looks very cool.
Actually, there's a lot of memories and fun from all the classes. I remember the cooking class where one of us mixed the ingredient inside their room. Very creative. Turns out for that. And thank you for sharing the new knowledge. Very appreciate that. The tour helped me to open my eyes, look at the city of the Samara, full of arts and very beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I liked, guys, your traditional clothes. You look gorgeous. You look gorgeous. That's great that you have those at home. That's really surprised me.
Yeah,
actually.
really. Thank you for sharing it with us. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And
It's cool. Thank you.
and we are ready to see the next couple
Presentation.
with their presentation. So I guess that we need your microphones to give us some comments. Guys, it's Afina, Yulia, Zura Binti Zulmahari, and Avril Manchgol. Yeah. So welcome with your microphones to comment your presentations, and Masha is uploading this presentation.
And when you need to change slide, please, I will change. If you are ready, you can start.
Okay, can we start?
Yes, sure.
I'm sorry, it's a bit unstable, but I'll try to and what I. Okay, I'm start. Okay. Добрый день, добрый день, друзья. Меня зовут Afina Ulia Azura. Я студентка из Малайзии. Я изучаю инженерию. Меня 23 года. У меня есть брат и сестра. And рада вас видеть.
Спасибо.
Malaysia is a country in Southeast Asia. It consists of 30 states and 3 federal territories, separated by the South China Sea into 2 regions, Peninsula Malaysia and Borneo's East Malaysia. When it was established on 16 September 1963, Malaysia comprised the territories of Malaya and the colonies of Sarawak and Sabah in northern Borneo. Okay, this is the Malaysia and the map of the Malaysia and our proud Kuala Lumpur, which everybody knows.
Next.
And yeah, next. And next, I'm going to explain about my what we call it, my states, which one of the Malaysian. Since Malaysia have many culture, because I mean Malaysia have many culture, ethnics, and all. I'm gonna explain one of my proud states, which is Sarawak. Sarawak is one of the states in Malaysia. It lies in East Malaysia and shares the island of Borneo with Sabah, which is my partner is Sabah. And Sarawak is nicknamed Land of the Hornbills, Bumi Kenyala. These birds are important culture symbols for the Dayak people because of its natural resources. Sarawak specializes in the export of oil and gas, timber, and oil palms. English and Malay are 2 official languages of the states. And this is our ethnic, and this is the Iban. There's Iban, Malay, Chinese, Melanau, Bidayo, and Orang Ulu. In others, there's also, in certain states, they sometimes have only Malayu and Chinese and Indian. But in our states, there's like many of ethnic, which is this. And I'm a Malay, so next. And this is Sarawak, Kuching Sarawak, which I'm from Kuching Sarawak, and this is my proud hometown, which I really miss. Next, yes. And this is Malaysian national cuisine, which everybody knows nasi lemak is one of a very proud Malaysian's food. And also we have roti canai and satay and ketupat. Satay and ketupat is mostly like for Hari Raya, like our biggest, like some kind of biggest event, maybe like Aidil Fitri and Aidil Adha is like an event from us. So it's very special because all of the Malaysian making this for our main event. Next, please. And this three main is a Sarawak cuisine, which we are very proud of, which is laksa Sarawak, a bit of spicy if you wanted to know how it tastes like, and mi kolok is like a very nice kind of meaty with a bit of bean sprout, and also we have kek lapis Sarawak, which is a dessert, some kind of dessert or a cake, which have many beautiful layers. Next, please. Thank you. And this is Sarawak culture. Each states have different culture. Sarawak is home to 27 ethnic groups with 45 different dialects. Her exotic art and music has spread internationally, growing popularity of the boat lute, or we call it as sape. Sape is like some kind of instrument, looks like guitar, but much more traditional look that has some kind of like leaf or some things like that. And entrenched in Sarawak history are the remnants of the reign of the White Rajas. White Rajas is those which are popular, which is James Brooke and all those British that, yes. Sarawak's expanding world-class museums, authentic hospitality, and a diverse religious and cultural thread all form part of the culture attraction. And Sabah is the indigenous groups of Sabah were originally animistic. Later colonized by the British, Sabah has the largest population of Christians of any Malaysian state. Sabah's population is heterogeneous and culturally diverse with more than 30 different ethnic races and over 80 local dialects spoken. Sabah is well known as the land below the wind because it is located just south of the typhoon-prone region, making it free from typhoons. And the next one I will pass. Okay, this is like Sarawak culture, which we have Melayu, Bidayo, Orang Ulu, the Iban, and Melanau. This is the traditional clothes from the olden days, which Melayu will still using it now, but much more a modern. So the other is like a traditional clothes. The next slide, I will be pass it to my partner, Christy.
Hi everyone, привет, добрый вечер, рада тебя видеть. Меня зовут Кристи Эврил, очень приятно. Я из Malaysia. I am 20 years old and I I go to University Technology Mara, which is located in Sabah, Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. So I will be presenting my part now, which is in Sabah. Sabah occupies the northern part of the island of Borneo, which is just next to Sarawak actually. Sabah has about 400 islands and has an amazing array of beaches, which are popular among tourists who come here yearly. Sabah is also the second largest state in Malaysia after Sarawak, and the national language that we speak in Sabah is Bahasa Malaysia, and English. Sometimes some people in Sabah also speak Mandarin, and there are also some Chinese dialects scattered around. And then Sabah is also home to the fourth most expensive and rarest orchid in the world. That's just a fact for you guys. Next slide, please. Okay, here are some, I've included a few beautiful, gorgeous hotspots in Sabah that anyone can visit, but unfortunately, it is COVID season right now, so there won't be any visitors in these beautiful places. The picture on the, I'm sorry, picture on the left, on the upper left side is a picture of Mount Kinabalu, which is one of the highest mountains in Borneo actually. And then the picture on the left side, on the lower left side, is a tea garden, is a type of tea garden in Sabah.
Tea garden.
Okay. Next slide, please. Oh, and here I will be explaining to you guys about our traditional costumes. Back in the old days, we used to wear these costumes every day, but now since everything is modernized, we don't wear it every day, so we only use it during maybe special ceremonies such as weddings. So the first picture is of a Kadazan Dusun tribe. That's their costume. All of these costumes were actually handmade, and then some of them were passed down from their ancestors. So in Sabah, we actually have four biggest tribes in Sabah, which is Kadazan Dusun tribe, the Rungus tribe, the Bajau tribe, and give me this. The Bajau tribe and the Murut tribe. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, and this is the traditional dishes that you can find in Sabah. You can find anywhere in Sabah. The first picture is hinava, which is a type of fermented fish that you can do at home actually, but it's pretty hard. And then second picture is beef noodles, which is famous among the Chinese people since they invented it. And then the last picture is a type of worms. They're called sago worms. You can eat it like that, like just while they are still alive, but it's actually only for the brave people. If you're brave, then you can try.
Okay. Next.
That's it.
Yeah. But you can actually cook the sago worms as well. Okay, here are I've included some useful phrases in Bahasa Melayu. So if anyone wants Melayu, is selamat pagi. Good afternoon is selamat tengah hari. Good evening is selamat petang. good night is selamat malam. You can see they're kind of similar, just the time, yeah, the time is different. So this is how you say how are you in Bahasa Malaysia. It's apa kabar? No, apa kabar? Yeah, something like that. And then if you want to say that you're good, you just say bagus. And if you want to say I'm fine is kabar baik, which means that you can say in any. This is very formal. You can say this in formal and informal events. Thank you is terima kasih. You're welcome is sama-sama. If you want to say excuse me or I'm sorry, or if you want to get an attention from someone, you say minta maaf. Or you can just say excuse me, because Sabahan people understands English quite well. And can you please help me is boleh Anda membantu saya, or boleh tolong saya is the same thing. I'm looking for a place to eat is saya sedang mencari tempat untuk makan. And asking for price is berapa harga. And that's it for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, terima kasih. It was so useful. I started to be hungry, first of all, because everything looks very tasty, and then those beautiful costumes. And I also have some presents from Sabah state. I have a friend there. The tea is really good. And also, thank you for this dictionary. Okay, the next to present their video will be Elisa Nurdayana and Amira Aina binti Hashim.
Before Masha flow, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Native tongue, how do you call your country, Malaysia? Is the same? It sounds the same? Malaysia on your native tongue. How do you call?
Malaysia.
Malaysia, also Malaysia. Okay, thanks.
And I would like to tell specially thanks for your background. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Bagus. Your background is bagus. So let's watch.
В Россию! Добро пожаловать в Самару! Добро пожаловать в Самарский университет!
Извини, вы говорите по-русски?
Да, немного.
А я плохо.
Нет, вы говорите хорошо.
Здравствуйте, друзья. Я Элиша Нурдаяна.
Привет. Меня зовут Amira Aina. Мы студентка из Малайзии.
Я изучаю финансы.
Я изучаю образование.
Мне 23 года.
Меня тоже 23 года.
Рада вас видеть. Спасибо.
The things that I knew about Russia before joining this program is just a common knowledge. Like everyone know that Russia is the biggest country in the world. I imagine Russia like other Europe countries because when we watch television we know that there's a lot of building in the city and a pack of people, and also there's a lot of beach. That's how I imagine Russia.
Despite my busy schedule in uni, in online classes, I enjoy learning the language, the history, the culture program, the food, the cooking class, the kalinka, and I feel amazed at the invention, the technology, landscape of beautiful Samara city itself. I'm very thankful to know each one of you.
Things that shocked me about Russia is Russia has the longest railway in the world, which is Trans-Siberian Railway with 9,288 kilometers. It's not only the longest, but it's also the busiest railway in the world. Next, about the Russian Orthodox. Before this, I've never heard about Russian Orthodox, so it's shocked me because Russian has its own belief. And also, what shocked me about the Samara city is the heart of Russia.
The main difference between Malaysia and Russia is obviously the climate and season, because we are a tropical country. But thankfully, we get to feel the autumn, because it's autumn school. And I remember Ina asked us in the language class, what's the temperature of Malaysia in the morning? 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. And I was so shocked, and she said that Malaysia Utram Niet Kholatna means that morning in Malaysia is not cold. Okay.
There is a lot to describe about Samara city. It was so beautiful and amazing, like Glory Square, St. George Church, and also the Soyuz Rocket Monument. But the impressed me the most is why Samara city is called Space Capital. This is because I am science education student, so of course the science things that impress me the most, because it will help me in the future when I'm going to school. I will teach students about space exploration.
My main objective is to learn the language formally, because I'm into languages so much. I'll pick the moment in the class with Ina, who taught us passionately. Before we end our presentation, we will show you what we've learned in the language class. So stay safe and have a nice day ahead. We'll miss you.
Dapat. Riba, Adil. Ya. On Ana. Miete. Me. Druzia. Me. Be. I. Ani. Kabari Paruski. Paka.
It was so cute.
It was really amazing. Thank you very much. This part with this musical part is great, really great. Your conversations was just I can't laugh anymore because it's so amazing. I enjoy it very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. It was creative.
Yeah.
It impressed me a lot. Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, we need to go on, and the next to present the next couple with the video is Noor Aliya binti Imran and Patricia Afrina binti Yusri Sham. Welcome with your video.
Pause. Demonstration.
Dobrý den, друзья.
Здравствуйте.
Меня зовут Алия Имран.
Меня зовут Patricia Afrina.
Мы студенты из Малайзии.
Мы изучаем коммуникация и английский язык.
Меня 20 лет. У меня есть брат. Ему 15 лет.
Umenia Yesbrat, I Dwa Sestri, Im Senatsat, Yanatsat, I Vosumlat. Hello, as you can see from the screen, this is a Malaysia flag. So it is called Jalur Gemilang. Just a little bit history about our country. We gained independence on 31st August 1957 from British after we have been colonized for 100 of years. We also celebrate Malaysian Day on the 16th September every year to commemorate the establishment of the Malaysia Federation.
So this is our Petronas Twin Tower, which is located in Kuala Lumpur. It is known as the tallest twin skyscrapers in the world. Next, this is chendol, our iced sweet dessert, mostly consumed on sunny day.
This is nasi kerabu. It is family known for its unique blue color. And this is teh tarik. Teh means tea, tarik means pull. So as you can see from the picture, it looks as if the person is trying to pull the tea.
So this is durian, the king of fruit. It is famous for its nasty smell, but I can assure you it is very good.
So this is Mount Kinabalu, the highest mountain in Southeast Asia. And this is Mulu National Park. It is family known for its unique rock formation. Well, this is called Grand Old Lady. So as you can see, the Malaysian economic structure is based on the oil and gas. So Grand Old Lady is the famous site for the first oil well in Malaysia.
So this is normal temperature in Malaysia. We have no four seasons unlike in Russia. It is always humid and hot here.
So, before I participate in this program, I didn't know much about Russia, but I have the expectation that people in Russia to be like mystical, serious, and kind of depressing. How about you, Aya?
Well, I believe the same way as well, because I thought that Russian people generally have no emotion. But after learning this course, I've learned that Russia has lots of alphabets that are strange in many ways. And through the language, I have learned a lot about the uniqueness of the culture. So what shocked you about Russia and Samara City, Afrina?
What shocked me most about Russia and Samara City is the people and the architecture. So just like I said before, I thought that they would be depressing, but now after we have conversation interacting with Russian people, they are actually very nice, talkative, and really warm-hearted. Plus, in terms of the architecture, even though they are modern, especially in terms of their aerospace, but from the buildings we could see that they try to retain their culture and heritage through their buildings. So Alia, what do you think different between Russia and Malaysia?
I think it's really astonishing to see how different Malaysia's and Russia's culture are in terms of their beliefs and food. For example, the doll that we made during the previous class, Malaysia does not have that. And it is very nice to get to experience and respecting others' culture, even though through virtual. So Afrina, describe Samara City. What impresses you?
So, Samara City, as you can see from the YouTube videos that they've shown to us, everyone there seems like live very well together despite of their age, religion, and also race. And plus, from the Samara City, it looks like everything looks fine, looks nice, and it looks comfortable to live there, right? So yeah, I'm eager to visit Russia and Samara City sometime, maybe after the COVID-19 ends. So Alia, what is the most memorable moment in this international school?
In my opinion, I really enjoyed the Mafia game because I love to see us bonding through the game. It is very good ice-breaking program. And not to forget all of the classes that I've attended, especially from the language to culture to sightseeing. I love all of them. So what about you?
I have to agree with you about the mafia game. It is really interesting and fun. However, don't forget to give a big shout out to our Russian teacher, Ina Shokina, who have been teaching us very passionately. And I have to say that she did her job very well on teaching us Russian language. So good luck and congrats for that. So I think this is all from us. Kak Bas Vidit.
Спасибо.
Пока. Пока.
Спасибо, девочки. Thank you, girls. It was very interesting, and we will pass this information to Inna. We will pass your thank you to her. Yeah.
It was so cute when you look in some like it's maybe cartoon. We feel ourselves like we watch movie.
But also the food amazed me. This the blue one. It was something new.
Blue rice.
Yeah, the blue rice. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, let's go on because there are so many presentations to see. Okay, so now we would like to watch the video presentation of Nur Amira Maulat Piddin. Welcome.
Здравствуйте, добрый вечер. Меня зовут Amira Piddin. Я студентка из Малайзии. Я изучаю биологию в Университете технологии Мара. Мне 23 года. Рада вас видеть. Спасибо. I knew only a little about Russia, except for it being a Soviet Union before, and Vladimir Putin is the president of Russia. And I also know the famous Russian singer, Vitas. I had imagined Russia as a country with letters I cannot understand, even though the alphabets look similar and yet totally different. And I also imagined Russia as a very, very cold place with never-ending snows. I gained a lot of knowledge and emotions during the entire duration of the international school. For starter, I got to learn about the Russian language, which I think is one of the most difficult languages in the world, and I got to learn about the cities, culture, and also the technological aspects. I was definitely feeling so astonished and in awe, and also grateful because I am able to experience what it's like to learn about Russia, even though I am thousands of miles away from it. One of the things that shocked me about Russia is its size. It is so big that you can fit so many other countries in it, and yet Russia is still able to thrive as a country. Meanwhile, for Samara city, I was shocked at how quiet the place can be. There is no commotion or even hectic scenes, and it is actually looking very peaceful, considering it is a big city. The differences that I can notice is that Russia has a lot of technological investment in aeronautics compared to Malaysia and even any other places. Other thing that I notice is there is a lot of dairy products in Russia compared to Malaysia, which I am really jealous of. I wish we have more dairy products which are not that expensive. In terms of the way Russians like to communicate, based on what I learned in the Russian tradition class, Russians do not like to do small talks, while most Malaysians like to do so when we meet someone new. Samara City is a really beautiful place with such a huge history. I am feeling so astonished and overwhelmed by the pretty sceneries as well as the magnificent Volga River. Someday, when the pandemic is over, I surely will come for a visit, and maybe I can meet Samara University's instructors too. Who knows? The most memorable moment of this online international school is, of course, the lessons that our teacher, Ina Shumkina, has given us. I learned about the Cyrillic alphabets and how to pronounce them, and it feels so cool to be able to read Russian words, even just a little. That's all. Thank you for listening. Spasiba.
Thank you very much. Thanks for sharing with us these facts about Russia and Malaysia and comparing and contrasting them. It was very interesting, and I found out some new things. Yeah. Okay, so let's go on. The next video presentation will be of Muhammad Danial bin Mohammed Farouk and Ahmad Danial Nor Amin. Very, very nice presentations.
I will start from the beginning, don't worry. So, let's continue.
Introduce yourself.
Здравствуйте, друзья. Меня зовут Ahmad Danial bin Amin. Я студент из Малайзии. Я изучаю право из Университета технологии Mara UiTM Shah Alam. Меня 19 лет.
Добрый вечер, друзья. Меня зовут Danial Farouk. Я студент из Малайзии. Я изучаю образование математика. Меня 20 лет.
What did you know about Russia before this program?
So what I imagine about Russia before enrolling into this program is that Russia is just about Moscow and their history regarding chess.
Before joining this program, I've always been exposed to some Russian culture from the gaming community. I was fascinated to learn some Russian from watching World War II documentaries of the USSR era. Before taking the course, I was very intimidated by the language.
What kind of new knowledge and emotions have you gained?
I am beyond happy that I've gained the ability to read some Russian words now, as before joining this program, I had no prior knowledge. I also learned a lot of interesting culture from Russia, especially during the culture program.
I think I learned a lot about Russia, especially in their culture and their diversity background. Thus, it has sparked my interest and curiosity regarding this, and I do hope I could learn more.
What shocked you about Russia and Samara City?
What shocked me about Samara City is that it was a secret city, and it is a place for space development and for spaceship and stuff.
What shocked me about Russia and Samara city in whole is how the city during the USS era was a secret city, and it was the hub for major industries and research on aeronautics and space exploration. I've heard that US has secret cities before this, but I did not know where Samara was until I joined this course.
Compare Russia with your country. What is the main difference?
Now, comparing Russia and Malaysia, the main difference I can instantly see is that the Russians are more formal and conservative among each other, and that they highly respect each other equally. While in Malaysia, people here are uniquely friendly to each other, such that even in public, we would call people uncle, aunties, brother, sister, especially when we're trying to buy something at some shop.
I think the main difference that I could identify, the difference between Malaysia and Russia is there's no rocket in Malaysia.
Describe Samara city. What impressed you more?
Well, what can I describe about Sabah city? I think it is a historic city whereby everything, every building, every symbol convey their own meaning, give their own story behind them. And that is what interesting and sparked my interest in Sabah city more.
I would say it is an impressive city, especially for students, because unlike the big city and the busy city like Moscow and St. Petersburg, Samara has more than enough necessities and very beautiful sights like the Volga River, the Ziguli Mountain, and the city's rich history in research and development is really a desirable place for engineering students to be there and to study at the University of Samara. So throughout this program, I've obtained a sense of respect and wanderlust to visit Samara one day when there is an opportunity, hopefully.
What was the most memorable moment?
So lastly, the most memorable moment for me is having the language class actually with Ina. When you're really focused and excited in learning something new, you can't really tell how fast time flies. So other than that, the trip to the airfield and the cooking masterclass was very fun indeed.
Well, for me, I think the language class is the most memorable because I never knew that I could learn language so fast. I could read some text, I could understand some simple word and basic conversation in Russian language. So I think it will stick with me for a long time.
So thank you so much for this opportunity for me to join this program, and I hope our path cross again next time. Rada vis videt.
Rada vas videt. Spasiba.
Thank you very much. Spasiba. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your deep interest in Russian culture, in Russian history, and in Russian language. And for sure, we will pass all these warm words to Inna. She will be glad to hear that. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Okay, the next presentation, it will be a PowerPoint presentation from Nurul Saifikah Binti Barahim and Farzina Binti Anis. Yeah, so welcome. Please turn on your microphones to give us some comments on your presentation.
So now demonstration starts, and ready, you can start your presentation. Can you see it?
Maybe you will show us the screens or documents. Where are they?
Friends, are you ready to present?
Yeah, please, you can start.
Maybe we should write in chat. Dear friends, how are you? Impressive. Yes, we agree with you. It was really impressive. We can't hear you.
Yeah, we can hear nothing.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, now here it's okay.
But please speak a little bit louder. We are ready. Russian and Malaysian flags. Привет.
If you are ready, we will turn next slide. Please tell us or write in chat. Yes, great.
Okay. Okay, Farzina, Anis, I saw you. You were with your microphone turned on. Where are you? Show out. Show yourself, please. Come out.
Sabrina, we can't hear you.
We can hear you. Please speak louder.
Could you tell something? And we will try to. Can you hear us? Yes? No?
We can hear you typing something.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Now we are here.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I start. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Bagus.
Здравствуйте. Добрый вечер. Меня зовут Fazrina Anis. Я студентка из Малайзии. Я изучаю бухгалтерию в University Technology Mara, Sarawak, Malaysia. Меня 22 года. Рада вас видеть. Это моя друзья.
Thank you.
Добрый вечер. Меня зовут Nurul Shafika Barahim. Я студентка из Малайзии. Я изучаю финансы в University Technology Mara, Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. Меня 22 года. Рада вас видеть.
Спасибо.
Okay, what did we know about Russia before this program? As for me, I just only know the flags and also the existence of Russia in the globe. As I can remember when Masha do the Q&A session during the cultural program, I only can score the question about the colors of the Russia flags. So I'm so have no knowledge about Russia before this. And Shafika?
And as for me, the only thing I know, which is familiar for me, is Maria Sharapova, the professional tennis player, which is retired right now. And next slide.
Okay. How did we imagine about the Russia before taking this program? I imagine Russia as just like same like other foreign countries. For example, USA, Japan, Korea, that I saw in YouTube. They have a lot of places to visit. So I think Russia will be like that because Russia also is the largest country in the world. And of course, the different culture from my own country, Malaysia.
And as for me, I imagine Russia as a place that's full of crowd, where there's many people like in New York City, something like that, but it turns out so different. Next.
What kind of new knowledge that I gain is, of course, the Russian language. I also learn Mandarin language at my university, but it's quite hard to learn. But Russian language, I feel so much grateful because it is much easier to read the alphabet. So I am proud of myself because at least I have the basic learning to learn about the Russian language.
And for me, what kind of new knowledge I gained through this international school is, of course, the history of Russia. Um, of course, we can just Google these things in Google. We can just search this in Google, but it kind of different when we learn this thing by ourselves and learning this thing with people. So I think this kind of program is a great opportunity for me to learn something new.
Next. What shocked me about Russia is, as Russia is the largest country, I on the culture program, they mentioned about the underground museum underground in Moscow, if I don't mistake. And then the museum is so beautiful with the design, architecture, and I feel so wow about that museum. And for the Samara, as we can see, it is the heart of Russia. So I was so impressed because Samara is the one who produced rocket, and I really feel that Samara is the Russian people in Samara is very intelligent to produce a rocket.
And for me, what shocked me about Russia and Samara, through the cultural programs, all the cultural programs, we can see that there's so many buildings. I mean the design of the buildings, old buildings that still stunningly up till now, which is I'm quite impressed with that. And next.
Next, please. Thank you. Okay, the comparison about Russia and Malaysia, of course, the traditional costume. I think this is, I choose this because this is the one that Masha used when we have, when we do the dolls. I don't know if this is the one, but looks like. And I remember when Masha just briefly, short brief about the outfit that she wear, that the outfit is every inch of the the fixation on the hand, of it. It was to avoid from any bad things, right? So for Malaysia, there's no things like that. We just wear, for a Malay man, we call it as a baju Melayu, as what my other friends thought about earlier. And this one is, I choose this. This is not baju kurung. This is baju kebaya. Malaysia have a very many lots of ethnics. So baju kebaya is wear of one of the ethnics in Malaysia.
The next difference between Russia and Malaysia is festivals. As I found out that Russia celebrates Orthodox Christmas, India Headers Festival, Moscow Golden Mass Festival. But in Malaysia, we celebrate Thaipusam, Chinese New Year, Wesak Day, Keamatan Harvest Festival, Gawai, and Deepavali. Next slide. So to describe Samara City, I would like to use the word of calmness because throughout the cultural program, I can see that the view are so calming. Like it makes me really wanted to go there one day.
Yes, we both share the same interest because Samara is like a really beautiful place that we wish to have to go there one day, hopefully. Next, please. Next, please. Thank you.
And the most memorable moment throughout this online international school, of course, I gained some new friends and include some international friends, Masha and others. And it's such quite a great opportunity to build some connection with others.
Yes, and other than that, we also have a visual sightseeing tour around the Samara city. We have the I'm sorry. We have go to the airfield execution. Yes, that was super amazing. When one of your teams go to the wings of the airplane, and it was like, wow, amazing. And the drone view, when they use the small helicopter, it's not a helicopter, drone, yes. It was so memorable moments for me. And hopefully we will go to there one day. Thank you. That's all from us.
Thank you very much. Spasibo. Spasibo from us also. Yeah, actually, the excursion to airfield is also outstanding for us too, and standing on the wing of the super jet is fascinating. I can't pass you the feeling, but I tried to do it. And that Sen was talking about some kind of skirt which is covered your trousers in the men's suit.
It impressed me. I thought only in Scotland Scottish people use it, but now I know that in Malaysia also the men's traditional outfits use some kind of skirt.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for the presentation. The next will be the video presentation of Nurul Ain Farhan and Nur Iman Nur Azizeh. Sorry if I'm pronouncing in the bad way. So let's see the next presentation video.
Have a nice watch.
Привет, меня зовут Farhana. Меня зовут 2 года. Я студентка из Малайзии. Я изучаю менеджмент. Рада тебя видеть.
Привет, меня зовут Nur Iman. Я студентка из Малайзии. Я изучаю менеджмент. Меня 22 года. Я живу в Shah-Alam. Hana я оба учится в University Technology Mara UITM. Спасибо.
This is what we know about Russia before the program. First, the unique St. Basil's Cathedral and also the famous Moscow Kremlin.
Russia has a very strong history in space technology as they sent the first man into space, Yuri Gagarin, in the year 1961, and also the first woman in space, Valentina Tereshkova, in the year 1963.
Hello Hana, привет.
Hello Iman, привет.
Dila.
Хорошо, спасибо, Iman.
Hi, I would like to ask you, what was the new knowledge or emotions that you got from the school program?
Oh, I think it's very exciting that I got to learn from Russian history to Russian language. I think it's very fun.
Yeah.
How about you?
I agree with you. To me, is I never thought that I could feel so close to Russia after learning the history and culture. So I feel so amazed and adore everything about Russia.
Cool. Is there anything that surprised you during the program?
Definitely. I think the thing that surprised me the most is that I just knew that Russia has 11 time zones. Amazing, right?
Wow! Yeah, it is amazing.
How about you? Anything surprised you?
I think it's very surprising that a very technological advanced country still embrace and appreciate the arts. So I think it's very nice. Yeah.
True, I totally agree with you too. Well, I have a video actually to show you. Yep. Are you interested?
Yeah, very.
Yes, let's go. I'll send you the link.
Sure.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Paka.
Paka.
And it went like.
For me, the major comparison between Russia and Malaysia are the public transportation. In Russia, they prioritize their public transportation. As you can see, they have lots of trams, trains, and buses. Compared to Malaysia, we have limited public transportation like buses, which causes jams. However, we are trying our best to improve them.
The next difference that we see between Russia and also Malaysia is the race. In Russia, the main race is Russians. Compared to Malaysia, we are grouped into 3 main races: Malay, Chinese, and also Indian. But I can assure that both countries has many unique other ethnics, and they embrace their own culture freely and in a very proud manner.
What impressed me the most is that I just knew that Samara City was actually a secret city.
And for me, I think it's very new that a real rocket is being displayed publicly. Hi guys, if you're watching, this marks our last encounter.
Now we will end it by showing you the most cherished moments for us with all of you. Enjoy!
Говорит и по-русски?
Да, немного.
Я плохо.
For the last time, let's do it. До свидания. До свидания. Всего доброго. Пока. До свидания. До встречи. Всего хорошего. So guys, yes, my
Thanks a lot. It was amazing. Director works.
Yeah,
Cool.
and very interesting parts that you have inserted in your presentation. Yeah, very interesting, fascinating. And it was so nice, that call and conversation. Yeah, great job. Thank you very much, and thanks for sharing what impressed you most about Samara and Russia. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go on. The next presentation will be of Nur Patricia Binti and Nor Arisa Farhana.
Cute. I saw in chat.
Yeah.
So,
Shy.
Demonstration.
Yeah, it was touching, really.
Nice.
Здравствуйте, добрый день, друзья. Меня зовут Ариша Фархана. Я студентка из Малайзии. Я изучаю менеджмент. У меня 2 сестры. Им 27 лет и 26 лет. Рада вас видеть. Спасибо.
Здравствуйте. Dobry wieczór, меня зовут Nurbatrisha binti Ramli. Я вот хорошо. Я студентка из Малайзии. Я изучаю фармацевтику и изучаю в UiTM, University Technology Mara. Мне 19 лет. Рад тебя видеть. Спасибо.
Well, before entering this program, the first idea that comes into my mind when talking about Russia is undeniably Russia is the biggest country in the world. And I mistakenly thought that Russia has the biggest population in the world. But on the other hand, China is on top of the list that has biggest population in the world.
And when I heard about Russia, I feel like Russia is a highly developed country.
As Russia is undeniably the base for rocket launching, for the astronauts to the space, for doing some research. Definitely this rocket launching and space engineering and aerospace engineering really requires sophisticated equipment to actually running all this rocket launching and stuff.
If I get to talk about new knowledge through this international school, it will be like hours video. But to conclude, I get to know a lot about Russian culture, especially on their clothes, food, and the characteristics of the Russian people itself. Russia is also full with historical buildings, aircrafts, and also cosmonauts. I feel really amazed and elated to have this opportunity to be in this program.
Well, the thing that shocked me about Russia is about the cultural retention in Russia. As previously, I thought that most of the countries in Europe are practicing modern lifestyle. So I thought that Russian citizen is also practicing modern lifestyle. And after joining this program, I found out that Russian citizens still retain the value of cultural and custom in their society. For example, the traditional costumes of Russian citizens during a cultural event. So I think that's a good thing because one of the fundamental of building civilization is custom and also culture. So I think that's a good thing for a highly developed country to still retain the value of culture.
Main difference between Russia and Malaysia in food-wise is that I think Russian traditional food is healthy than us. It's not that Malaysian traditional food is unhealthy. It's just a little heavy and we don't have significant dishes as yours like blinie and Olivier salad. In culture-wise, Russian has long tradition of achievement, especially on architecture, classical music, philosophy, and more. But as Malaysian, we are multi-ethnic, multicultural society because we have many ethnic groups in Malaysia to maintain separate cultural identities.
Previously, before joining this program, I had never heard about Samara City except for Moscow because Moscow is obviously the capital of Russia, right? And also the Red Square, which has a really stunning pattern, stunning design of the dome. I love the Red Square very much. Samara really made me impressed by how amazing the city is because Samara is a home for one of the top-notch university, one of the top-notch aerospace institution with I am currently having program with Samara University. To be frank, I am very honored to be part of this Samara University community even though only 2 weeks of studying internationally with you guys. So I was really ecstatic when I saw the airfield in Samara, which features a lot of airplanes, a lot of sophisticated equipment in the plane itself. So that's really enhanced my knowledge. Other than that, Samara City is also one of the enchanting city which we can savor the stunning buildings or in Samara City, for example, like the Stalin's bunker, the concert concert hall and also the theater hall that really made me aesthetic, made me elated, and made me amazed by how amazing the Samara city is.
The most memorable moment of this online international school for me was, even though we joined this short-term program in just 2 weeks, I feel like we have a close bond, like a family, because we did things together, we learned together, and it's really a pleasure to meet you guys. And I just want to say thanks a lot, Balshoy Spasiba, to Masha and the team, and also the lecturers for giving us a lot of knowledge and information. And I'll try my best to keep learning Russian language, and I hope I could fluently speak in Russian one day.
Thanks a lot. In such a short time, you tried to tell so many good words. Thank you very much. It was really touching video. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's so cute to hear these words from you, dear friends. Hello. Thank you.
Okay, the next one will be Leonie. Leonie is the participant from Germany, and she speaks almost fluent Russian. That's why she made a great video. I saw the start of it, Leonie, a short part, and it was whole in Russian, and she inserted the subtitles in English so that you can read them, and I'm eager to see it. Okay, let's see the presentation, the video presentation.
Привет! Меня зовут Леони, мне 25 лет, я из Германии. Я учусь в университете в Гамбурге на психологическом факультете. Последние недели я прохожу курсы «Русский язык и культура» Самарского университета. Это двухнедельный онлайн-курс о российской истории, традициях, технологиях и, конечно, вкусном российской кухне. Там уже есть 5 уроков русского языка. Прекрасная команда Самарского университета все организовала отлично. Сейчас я хочу сказать спасибо большое, было здорово. В моей грустной программе были экскурсии по Самару, поэтому сейчас я хочу вам показывать мой город Гамбург. Здесь я перед ратушей Гамбурга. Гамбург город очень красивый, как Самара, но здесь живут больше людей, чем в Самаре, около 2 миллиона. Сейчас ноябрь и чуть-чуть холодно. Сегодня 12 градусов. И всегда есть много ветра, потому что рядом есть море и большая река, чем через город. Но ее не зовут Волга, а Эльбе. Идем туда. Сейчас я в Landungsbrück. Это популярное место, и обычно здесь ходят много туристов. Это река Эльбе, и это большая гавань. Немцы тоже очень любят театр, оперу и мюзикл, как российские люди. Там можно плыть на корабле на мюзикл. Там уже в Гамбурге можно есть самые лучшие бутерброды с рыбой. Бутерброд с рыбой. Это типичная еда Гамбурга. К сожалению, здесь нет пельменей или блинов. Сейчас мне надо заморить червячка. Приятного аппетита и до свидания!
Really good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, eating hamburgers in Hamburg is a great work. Yeah. Zamarila червячка. It is also very, very nice expression, Russian expression. Okay, thank you. I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Okay, and we have one more video presentation, the last but not the least. So this is the presentation of Anira Nafiza and Nur Dalia Ahmad Rozi.
Now I also would like to eat something after this tasty. Don't worry, I will start.
Terus adalah good morning, selamat pagi, good night gitu.
I will start.
Terus dalam gambarnya dalam yang bagus, good kan, bagus gitu. Terus lepas bagus.
Привет, меня зовут Анира, я из Малайзии, я учусь в UiTM, я живу в Kelantan, мне 22 года.
Привет, меня зовут Alia, я из Малайзии, я учусь в UiTM, я живу в Terengganu, мне 22 года. I'm staying in Terengganu due to COVID-19 situation and now I'm on my online learning. I know that Russian is the largest country and homes to many billionaires. And I only know Moscow because my senior from high school, they are studying in Moscow, taking medicine. So my senior who's studying in Russia always shares their life in their social media, their Instagram stories, and from that I could see that they're having fun while studying in Russia. So I can say that Russian country is such a beautiful country and Russian people is very nice. What I imagine about Russia before taking this course is I imagine that Russian culture is very interesting because they have ballet, painting and classical music.
The emotions is obviously happy and astounded as I learn more about Samara city through this program. Because before this, when people talk about Russia, I only know about Moscow. But from this program, I know that Samara city is one of the largest city in Russia, and I'm so astounded and amazed when I saw the rocket statue outside the Samara Space Museum during the Samara touring event.
What shocked me about Russia and Samara city is first, their trains and bus are very cheap, and second is their building is very unique.
In terms of culture, Russian people celebrate Christmas as their religious festival, but in Malaysia, Malaysia is a multiracial country, we celebrate 4 different festivals every year. And they are Hari Raya Idul Fitri for the Muslims, Chinese New Year for the Chinese, Deepavali for the Hindus, and Christmas itself for the Christians. And during this festival, it will be a public holiday, which makes Malaysia as the only country throughout the Southeast Asian with the most number of public holidays.
Samara is located between Samara River and Volga River. For me, I am so happy and amazed to see that the buildings in Samara is very unique and the surrounding is very clean. Samara has an opera and ballet theatre. Also, there's a museum of natural history and local history studies in Samara.
The most memorable moment for me and my friend throughout this program is when we get to learn on how to make the ritual doll, or known as Martinishki doll. And not to forget that I'm so happy when I saw Masha in a Russian tradition dress because she looks so stunning in it, and we're so so happy throughout the event because we get to learn a new language, new culture, and thank you so much, Samara University.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. And
Thank you.
Masha has a question. Why the Martinique dolls are not yours in that photo? Do you have them done?
Because it will be better if you show by your own Martinichkas.
And it's great that you all
No.
have a souvenir. Yeah.
Because I don't have the thread in my house that day.
Okay.
So I only want to hear that you're doing.
So it's really great that you have done all these beautiful presentations, video presentations. We really enjoyed them. Thank you very much for sharing your emotions with us and discovering Russia with us. And thank you for choosing Samara University to help you learn Russian language and Russian culture. And we really hope that you enjoyed being with us, being with our team, because our team is so great. They are so fun. That's why almost all of you were saying that firstly you thought Russians were dull and silent, but no, we are funny. We love to laugh, and we like going out and doing some Martinique dolls, cooking blini, and some other Russian and other dishes. And your presentations today were really outstanding. I really enjoyed them. And the team who are sitting at the camera now, they told that your presentations today are the best presentations ever. Really, it's not my words, but I totally agree. So thank you very much. Thanks for taking part in this wonderful program. And here is the slide about your electronic certificate. You will receive the certificates. Firstly, you will receive them to your emails. We will send them to your university and to Leonie separately. And so you will receive the electronic certificates. And then we will send it by post, and you will receive them officially from your university. So congratulations.
And
Next,
we can show?
Yeah, we can show the certificates. Here they are. You can hold one, and you can hold also one. Here are the certificates. So they are with pin your knowledge sign. So you can say that you find your knowledge of Russian language in Samara. Thank you for discovering Samara city also. Okay, next slide, please. And here on this slide, I would like to welcome you to our chats. We don't close our chat in WhatsApp. Please join us on social media and let's keep in touch. Let's share our photos. We will send you the photos of our snow as soon as it falls and stays. And please share with us your beautiful photos, because I really enjoyed today's presentations with the pictures of your native towns. Please go on, send us pictures. We will share with you our beautiful views. And if we go to other Russian cities, we also will share with you them. So it was really fascinating day. Thank you for making this day fascinating and outstanding. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
To make the closing ceremony full, let's make the group photo. Do you mind? So turn on your cameras if you haven't done it before. Okay, turn on your cameras, guys. Come on, join us. Turn on your cameras. Oh, so many of you. Thank you for being with us. Let's make a group photo. Are you ready? Okay, so Masha, are you ready?
Yes.
Too? Okay, ready, steady, smile. Okay, one photo is done, and we will make another one. Please stay with us.
Just a second.
Wait a second. One more group photo. Please stay with us. Please turn on your cameras if you didn't. Come. Okay, wait, Masha.
I wait.
Anas is going to.
Yeah. I wait.
She has disappeared. Okay. So many of you join
Yeah, thank you. So
something's wrong with
no, it's okay because we have here 2 pages.
Two
There
pages.
only person with camera and here the whole person, and I will make photo here,
okay.
and then we will do it
3,
again.
2, 1, smile. Okay, got it?
Yes.
Let me take a photo of the screen that I am facing, and I will send it to you, to our chat. 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay. I'll send it to you now. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Thank you for being with us. Let's stay in touch. Let's chat. Let's go on learning Russian. We'll always be there for you to write in Russian language. So, спасибо. До новых встреч. We don't say in Russian goodbye. We say до свидания, which means see you next time. So I'm telling you, see you next time. До свидания. Was glad to meet you all, and let's keep in touch together. Bye-bye.
Спасибо.
Спасибо.
Спасибо. До свидания.
До свидания.
Bye-bye.
Спасибо. До свидания.
Большое спасибо. Пока.
Пока. Спасибо.
Пока.
Спасибо. Oh, you are so all nice.
We will miss you.
We will miss you too.
Me too.
It's hard to say you bye.
That's why we don't say goodbye. We are telling see you.
Yeah.
With you and see you one day.
I'm going to cry one of them.
No, don't cry, please. It was such an amazing
cry,
day. No, don't cry, please. Let's remember the better
We will see you again.
things.